Howdy everyone. So there's been a lot of good videos lately that I completely missed because I had been away for a little bit. Well, not away in terms of going someplace or traveling. It was just that I just didn't feel like making any videos, and some of the subject matters were pretty deep and personal, because I've got friends and family in those some of these communities that you guys were talking about, and so I don't really want to talk about that because I am dealing with some of that stuff myself. Not that I am that way, but I know people that are, and they're close to me, and I love them, and so it's just a lot of difficult things to deal with, and that's the thing about all the other stuff that's going on too. I suppose with sometimes I don't even know what happened with some people getting into it or whatever, but that's the nature of YouTube. If you've been on here long enough, you know that we have some beef sometimes, and we had those great troll wars, and we had a lot of stuff going on, and there's still trolling going on in my comment section too, especially on this channel. And early on, you take everything so personally, but if you're a YouTube celebrity like me and old Lamb Dog, we just brush it off nowadays. But yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of stuff that I have to deal with, and I like what the Bonnet Mom was talking about, how we're continually evolving, and we're trying to achieve or kind of we're trying to achieve something in terms of growth mindset. We're continually progressing and hopefully becoming a better person. Because when you look back at my old videos too, sometimes I cringe. I'm like, did I really make those videos and stuff? But at the same time, I don't want to take them down. And I've deleted several videos in the past and stuff like that. But some of them I just like for historical purposes. Just like Lamb Dog's probably going to keep some of his videos up, the old videos and stuff, because it's part of who we are, and it's those slice of life videos that we were there at that point in time. This is what we were thinking, this is what we were doing, and maybe it was wrong and maybe it was right, whatever, but that's just life. We're evolving. I'm continuously progressing in my mindset and my philosophy, how I view the world. And that's why I enjoy hanging out on YouTube and talking to you folks, because you guys push me and challenge some of my beliefs and make me think about things. And most of you do so in a respectful manner, which I appreciate. I do think we have some kindred spirits. I don't always agree with what everybody's saying, but at the same time, I do feel like, for instance, I mentioned Lamb Dog a lot, but him and I have kind of a similar mindset, I think, and I know I can get along with Corey C. probably in real life, and Savage Institute, and the Bonnet Mom and things like that, because I think we have that inquisitive nature of, we want to learn about things and want to see how things are going, and we want to challenge ourselves, I think. And I got the most out of YouTube when other people are discussing things and chiming in, and I love it when the sewing circle grows, and I just love how that organically came together, because a lot of us started out our YouTube careers doing the gear reviews like we mentioned before, and doing the whole nut and fancy thing, and then some people were into silver, some people were into gear reviews, some people were into other stuff, and then somehow we all found each other, which was nice. And I want to have that thing still going, and it's nice to see some other people chiming in that I haven't heard from before, like my Dutch friend that I sent a hat to once. I can't remember his name. Was it Hank or Hank? I can't remember because I'm driving, so I can't check that out. But yeah, he chimed in, so it's nice. And I like that other guy that used to do knife reviews. I can't remember what that guy's name was. I think he changed it like the Apostle something. But he did some good knife reviews back in the day. And some other great people, But in terms of us talking and having discussions about things, since that whole video response thing went away, I see that sometimes when people post video responses, they write VR in the title, which always confuses me because I always think it's like virtual reality or something like that. So if you have that in the title, it's confusing to me. So my humble suggestion for all the people that are part of the sewing circle or want to be part of the sewing circle and want to have discussions about things, maybe we could, in our titles, write SCR for sewing circle response. SCR, sewing circle response. That way, one, we could see that people are responding to the sewing circle, and two, people are kind of identifying themselves as being part of the sewing circle, or they have a video that pertains to the sewing circle. So if we do that, if we do SCR, that might make it easier. It'll make it easier to find really quickly. Like if I'm browsing through the videos of my subscriptions, because I've subscribed to so many people, it might make it easier if I see SCR and then the title of the video, and I can just check that out right away, so I know it might be of interest. Just let me know if that's something you want to do. If you don't want to do it, if you think it's stupid, then don't do it. But for myself, I think I'll start to do that, and if anybody else wants to do that, that's great. So put SCR in there. Just makes it easier, at least for myself. And I'm going to do it myself, so it makes it easier for you. And in terms of, I guess, if I have any tactical gear reviews, like maybe I just put TGH in there so people know that it's a gear review. But who knows? It's just a thought. But yeah, so my life has been pretty rough lately. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff with work, but it's very rewarding work, and I enjoy what I do. It just, when you do the work that I do, it's just you get very emotionally drained and involved with people, trying to help people, and it's just it takes a toll on you. You got to burn out, especially if people are in case management or social work and stuff like that. You guys know what I'm talking about, or in the healthcare industry or something like that. It's very, very draining on you to sometimes take care of other people and try to solve or help them with their problems. And sometimes you've got stuff going on in your own life and things of that nature. So YouTube was always kind of like an outlet for me. And like the Bonnet Mom was saying, how it kind of became isolated with the pandemic and stuff like that, and YouTube provided us a way to know that we're not alone. I think that's the greatest thing about the YouTube thing, is that we know we're not alone, and there's other people out there. So that's why I get a real kick out of when I see people responding and talking to each other. Kind of wish we all lived close by so we could all get together and sit around a campfire and talk and stuff, That would be nice, because I think we as humans need this kind of social interaction with people. We need to feel connected. And I know everybody is always talking about, I want to be strong and independent and go my own way, but I think deep down we still crave human connection with people. I think that's when we're at our best, when we're in some kind of a tribe, a community, part of a church maybe, or a bowling team or something. That's when we grow the most, I think. engage with other people and they will learn from other people. I think that's also why there's so many problems in the world, because we've been disconnected. We think that social media is connecting us, but in one way it's breaking us apart. So I think in the future we might have this thing where everybody's on VR headsets and stuff and tuned out in the being in the matrix rather than in real life. And I'd hate to see that. But I think YouTube is a good middle ground where we can still kind of have a connection and see each other and stuff, but not be completely connected, if you get what I'm trying to say. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Lamb Dog is going to be cooking up and what you guys are going to cook up. So if you got anything, maybe throw that SCR title in there and let's get this thing going. And I'm on my way up to Chicago to see my parents for the weekend, so it's going to be good. I always enjoy my mom's cooking, and that's a thing too. If you have somebody that loves you, like a mom or a wife or girlfriend or somebody that's good at cooking, just tell them that they, you love their cooking, because I don't think we tell people that enough times. And maybe that sounded sexist, because there's some great guys that cook too. So if you got your dad or something that's good at cooking too, tell them that too. But anyhow, that's me, and I'm out.